Hello guys, and welcome to today enjoyed by Sexo Service.
Hello, what's up and welcome.
So, our energy supply has already been used quite enough for this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
We can see Nari here in the background, like here.
Yeah.
Nari, you awake? If you're awake, answer me. Nari?
Sleeping, yeah.
If she didn't wake up after calling her this much, she must be fast asleep. Alrighty. Don't make a sound, slowly. I stretch my arms high above my head. I could feel my joints getting more tense by the day. Now then, what to do about lunch today? In the fridge we have, eggs, fish, and some veggies. If I want to make something super quick, I could just do a stir-fry, but that's kind of lame. I want to make something more thorough. Maybe I'll check online. Oh, a call. Who is it? Noari? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Relax, Noari. Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh my god, end me. Okay, I'm down in the kitchen. I just came down to make lunch. It's not like I ditched you to go somewhere. You wanna eat lunch too, right? I'm gonna make something good, so just sit tight. Noare.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm on the verge of saying this is worse than Masaki.
Mm.
I'm seriously on the fucking verge.
I just wanna see the ending.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna read now. Sure, I'll hurry. I made sure she was asleep too. Jeez, just forget it. It was time to focus on lunch. Go Google search eggs, fish, a little some broth maybe. Maybe search for Chinese or stews or something. Okay, I see. I should prep like this and heat this up. Less cool. Alright, go. Got it. Let's get to chopping and it's gonna grease all this inside so we cook evenly like this, I guess. Oh my god, fuck!
Yeah.
Why guess not? Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later. Did she just ask? Not yet. It hadn't even been 5 minutes. Yeah, but I just start prep. What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go on. Get this over with, please.
Where did you get that idea?
Yeah.
Noire. Where was the logic in that? That's totally unreasonable. Don't be ridiculous. It's just some weird joke. Just stop with this insanity. I'm making lunch. Do you not understand what it entails? Are you testing me? So many words bounced around in my head, but I could not a single one. Can you at least wait 3 minutes? I'll be ready in 3 minutes. Yes. Please. She can't wait 3 minutes without extreme effort. This is so laughably insane. I had all been prepped food on the table. I was planning on making bouillabaisse with. I'm back. Oh, I'm gonna hit you.
3 seconds late, yeah.
Sorry. There was really a reasonable margin of error, but somehow I could not all answers in the truth either. I could see tear streaks on her cheeks. I'm really sorry. I won't. Carb ramen, all it takes is some hot water and presto, and even people who suck at cooking should be able to wear flawlessly. Yeah, you're probably right. I said as such, but I was thinking something completely different. You can't even be away from me long enough to make me cup of ramen. Is there a rhyme or reason to your condition? The only certainty was that the increasing severity of your condition. Yeah,
it's amazing.
I wonder why it tastes so bland then. Yeah, fuck you. Please end this Wednesday. Sure, the sunlight lands through the belllight room in the crimson light. No, it wasn't just illuminating the room. It enveloped my lover, my special person sleeping there. If you have the guts to say that to me right now, fuckface, I will gut you. Nora's figure was carved against the crimson back door. Her eyes covered by red locks, the little curves of chin and cheeks. I should just chain her to the bed. The silk-like sheen of her hair spread her out of the sheets. The one I fell in love with, my special person, my treasure, my beautiful father, a person that
Yeah.
handpicked forever by my side through thick and thin. You're like an ant. No, you're like a pestilence. No response. How long had you been like this? How long had it been since you left my room and remained the better part of the day in sleep of the tender race? She woke up again, she smiled at me, but soon fell back into slumber. It was like she was, what was I about to say? A sweet scent filled my nose as I took a deep breath. Our scent. The first time I had been here, it had fanned the flames of my lust. Wow. Really now, nigga? Come on. Alright, I'm gonna leave for a minute. I'm getting thirsty. She was still fast asleep, but that was good. If she was awake, I wouldn't be able to leave. If she got even the slightest sense I might leave, she clutched me with tearful eyes. If she reason for leaving was purely for me, for her, I wouldn't allow me to leave her side. Because of that, I could only act for both our sakes when she was asleep. And it was never very long either. I would shake over and over, which she was sound asleep, but for some reason she would soon wake up. Where are you? Come back. She would call or text to expel solitude pain onto me. I'll be right back. I set her hands down gently. Yet the warmth of her touch remained. The feeling of her hand in mine lingered, a sign that we were both bound to one another. Damn, she was tossing. Did I wake her up? If I did, I wouldn't be able to get to her.
Yeah, dreaming. Okay, good.
What was she saying? I hadn't been cooking at all. Nari? What? Was she asleep? Was I clear? Just talking in her sleep. Yeah, just talking in her sleep. Yeah, yeah, good. What a massive relief. I was spared. I still had time. Alright, I'm going downstairs. I pet her head. It was a gentle. Why touch her when you had the fucking go? I still not to wake up. I left the room. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Glush. I didn't even use a cup to drink from the file. That's why I wouldn't have to wash the cup. Didn't have time. That didn't occur to me until after I drank it. It didn't feel like it. Voices? I stopped the phones. Where were voices coming from? I thought for a moment. The voices, however, were exerting themselves somehow. But Blooming Rose wasn't stone throw from athletic field, so the voices wouldn't reach all the way over here. I thought maybe some guys were on this way home from sports, but I doubted they'd be taking the scenic route. Alright, I know. Cleaning. It was clean-up time. The voices belonged to a group of students cleaning the area. But the voice sounded so lively, vibrant, constant with the quickly fading sunlight. Sounds fun.
Yeah,
It
sounds
sounded
fun.
really fun. That used to be me. Laughing at stupid things, gravitating towards even stupider things, an excess of wasted time, but could be spent freely and leisureusly. But that was no longer me. I wasn't there. I wasn't a part of that world.
Indeed.
Since when had I stopped going to school? Since when? Since when had I stopped being able to go to school? I didn't know. I wasn't Noir. It wasn't Noir. I wasn't Noiri. But Noiri seemed to have fallen into a similar pitfall. After careful consideration, I also didn't know what day of the week or month it was either. How long would this continue for? How long would it take for Noir to recover? No. Would she ever?
Yeah, would she ever?
What would I do if she didn't?
Yeah.
I don't even care about this back right now. What should I do? It's already set in stone. The answer that is, Nora's mine, right? My special person. My one and only. I don't want to be alone again. I don't want to have that happiness take away. That is why we change fruit suits. Like when my mother and father died. I should be getting back to the room. Usually my tab would have been wiping out of my pocket by now. Was she really conked out today? If she was aware, she absolutely would be calling. So I guess I can be here a little. It was a fleeting thought. If she woke up, I wasn't there, she would start bawling. I don't want to see my lover shed in the tears. Alright, time to get back. Fuck yes! The voice! Ame! I turned around to see her standing. What did you find? But then I immediately knew. You find White Noir with where she is? No, you didn't, but I didn't feel like going in circles around me. I wanted to know what was happening to Noir.
Oh, now you don't feel like going in circles.
Oh,
okay.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
Back to your usual happy self. I didn't even spot the consistency because I just wanted to get through, okay? She came to wake me up in the morning, come back was all awake. She lapped her pathway so cutely. Seeing her attempt to cook put me on edge, but also made me want to cheer her on. She mustered up the courage to confess the feelings to me. How can I get her back? Tell me! Relax. You're telling me to relax? How can you possibly relax? I was lighted at the end of the tunnel, and a heavy light where then grass was putting me in frenzy. That's like, yeah, that's like, that's just my way of respecting her. Let's take a deep breath, man. Alright, I'm calm. Sorry about that, Ame. No, I'm the one who's sorry here.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Fuck you!
You just said you didn't want. Yeah.
Alright, we're both sorry then. So why is no Ari that wishes? What on earth happened to her? Everyone, but she still knows me. Only me. Wish for it. She wished for this to happen? What the heck did she wish for? What was I saying? How the heck would I know? Huh? Family. But Noara and I are lovers. Yeah, she said what I wanted to say before, but... Sister. That's true, I suppose. But hang on a second. How did a wish message come true? Did God grant it? I didn't recall her. No, it's the fuck up paradise system. Yeah. I didn't recall her really concentrated on prayer at the sign of the New Year's. Thinking back, that was exactly when things started to get a little strange.
Oh, congrats.
Oh my god, finally we're getting through cycles.
Yeah.
We have been saying this for so many episodes now.
So hopefully we'll at least end the route in the next episode.
In this world there is after all an everlasting cherry blossom that grant wishes, so I got that their answers prayers is not tolerable. Oh, so it wasn't? Oh, hang on, something's not right. Yeah, hang on. Why can you say it was such an it wasn't? How could there be any other explanation for this? Because...
Yeah, okay.
What was she saying?
What's me? Okay.
You did this? Seriously? I looked at her face had timid, almost said, it wasn't true a truth of life, but hang on. I'm a great Nora's wish. What's even possible? The caretaker of paradise? Is that amazing is that amazing? If that was true, she herself was like a god. But you granted, you must...
Okay.
Well...
Okay.
Was I really responsible for this? It was hard to just say that her face valid, but it's likely the truth. There was no considerable reason for Armin to lie, and she had nothing to gain, so it must be. Lift your head up, Armin. Come on, look up. Right, damn it, why couldn't I touch Armin? If I could touch her, then I could lift her chin up myself. Not being able to, I could only plead fairly. It was frustrating, maddening. No, but wait. Was there really nothing else I could do? Are you really saying that? I had a brief flash of realization. It was somewhat underhanded, but it was all they had left at this point. If that's what you're saying, then I'm gonna be unhappy too. Is that alright with you, Ame? Oh, he's pulling that card again.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd stop so low as to fit my girl like this. A cowardly approach, but it seemed to be so effective. She lifted her head and looked at me finally. I looked at me. Such eyes span serve enough to see through, perhaps because she was a hologram. But they were beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, Ame, you said you were the one who granted the wish, but did you do it consciously? Well, I thought
Okay.
so. If she had actually been aware of it, she would have told me that cause the first time I asked her. So I didn't technically do it. And also, and this is only if, even if you did it, you shouldn't blame yourself. Everyone makes mistakes, Sarah messes up. Yeah, you have wasted like 2 weeks of my life and like 3 episodes of this. But sure!
Thank you.
Another show, Noah makes mistakes, and I'm no exception. Yeah, that was true. You're right, Ame, but if it has turned out like this, I think the way it was wished for was wrong.
Okay.
Tonari, I'm in upset to despite wishing for our happiness. My mistake was not noticing. Even though we were inseparable, Nara had repeatedly voiced it, but I never caught on to what she truly meant. She had always called herself my sister. She had said it vexing non-stop. I'm going to apologize to Nara, tell her sorry I never noticed, and tell her that if this was a mistake, we need a fresh start. Tell her from my heart to hers. Oh
Okay.
my god. It's time to correct our David.
How far in are we on the episode, by the way?
By how? 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
The words hitching my throat. I just stood there breathing short, astonished breath. I just couldn't believe it. No, I was awake. She sat upright in her bed, staring at the window. Was she imagining to see about the curtain? Maybe I was too wrapped up in the tongue of I didn't notice the call. It wasn't impossible, in fact, it was quite possible. A panic pulled up my tab. I wasn't panicking at all and slipped off my hands like a fish. I actually just fell held onto it, but there was nothing to feel relief over. I need to check the calls. Huh? No missed calls, and what's more, there were no texts either. What's going on? Whenever she woke up, she called me, bawling her eyes out. Where are you? Why aren't you with me, next to me? Hurry back. And not only calls either. If I didn't pick up, she wouldn't text repeatedly. But not even a single one had come. There was
So
no
she had forgotten us as well?
Nora looked at me. She wasn't crying, she hadn't been crying either. Even though she was awake, even though she was up, even though I wasn't with her. Nora? What's your sad time like this? Why aren't you crying? Will you have been a weird question?
Okay, so she does
yeah.
that.
Oh, she's like a fucking zombie now. Oh, that smile is creepy. Oh, fuck. It was only a second. I had thought for a second that Nora had regained sanity, but that was a fleeting hope, not reality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I really hadn't taken sufficient notice Nora's feelings, even though I was so close to her, right next to her. It's because she was fucking dumb.
Yeah.
For a long time, Nora had always been like this with me. She always considered herself my little sister. She'd always called me Imorini, hadn't she? How could I needed to say it there? How could I not have noticed? Why was I unable to do something so simple? Because you want to say it, so come on, do it.
Yeah, you were stupid.
I could make 100 excuses. I'd been so preoccupied with looking over May, perhaps I couldn't think of anything else. We had lost our parents, we had been shuffled around amongst our relatives, people we had no other connection with other than blood. It became clear to me that no one needed us, we were no one in existence.
Mm-hmm.
Around the time I realized that, Nora and Auntie Amy took us in. Auntie Amy and her husband were different than the rest. They took us in with a smile and they make us feel wonder or intrusive?
Yeah,
Not
intrusive,
only
yeah.
that, they made it clear we were family. May and me, they took us in, the general family. So I figured they simply didn't mind our sudden presence. I did everything I could not to make it so because I knew nothing could change the fact that May and me were an inconvenient existence. So if we acted as such, we would simply be pushed onto someone else again. May and I had been able to stay together, but next time around, we might be separated. We have an extra relative whoever couldn't take 2 kids but only 1. We might be sequestered in different places, where I couldn't see or know. Something bad might have happened to May. I want to avoid that at all costs. That's why I draw a line in the sand. I played the role of an innocent child, never making any trouble for anyone. Coming to this school was part of that plan. I took the entrance exam for this school at Nora's recommendation, but not because she suggested it. I had no real intention of attending. But then I thought, if we keep burdening Auntie Amy, maybe we will affect her treatment of May. Fortunately, Auntie Amy continued treating us like her own. I figured then that May would most likely be safe with Auntie Amy. I managed to get a full scholarship, board included, so coming here was another way to reduce our burden on Auntie Amy. That's why I ended up following through with it. That's why the framework in my head, so maybe Noira's feelings didn't factor in. And I think this is actually a good place to leave it.
Okay.
So, thanks for watching guys, see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.